53, I'm throwing up, they see the chain, I keep it tough. Say she feel a little nigga, try to love. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as Seen his head squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plucked. Boy, I got a bump, we ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump, we ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun.
Do what I should, man. Boing, boing, baby. Do what I could, man. Boing, boing, baby. Do what I should, man. Boing, boing, baby. Do what I could, man. Boing, 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 baby. Do what I should, man. Boing, baby. Do what I could, man. Boing, 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 baby. Do what I should, man. Boing, boing, baby. Do what I could.
I ain't never been the same, baby. Ain't do no wrong. I can clean up good for you. No, I know right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. So nasty. I'm $1 million baby. Don't ask me. Oh, hell no. You rip my city so damn long. But you still don't notice me. Sound next. Oh, yeah, next. I'm at they neck. I'm running up a check. I see a bathroom, I'ma see a diva. No matter what happens, he cannot come between us again. I know we're better than friends. I took up Queen's Gambit, showed around my friends. Try to pick some energy up, it don't matter. I know you haven't moved on, if you tried. I don't believe it, baby. I know you lied all night long. What you mean I changed? I stay the same. Had me losing my mind. Sin City is mine. I ain't never represent, baby. Ain't do no wrong.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw on this first play. That's the rookie from Georgia. It's Lad McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And we see a nice catch here by Lad McConkey. And Mike, what really jumps out, and I can't stress enough how rare this is for young wide receivers in the NFL fresh out of college, is just how good of a route runner he is. And it doesn't matter if he's in the slot or if he's out on the perimeter. He can run any route from any position, and that sort of versatility is going to continue to get him opportunities in this Chargers offense. And then when he has the ball in his hand, every play can be a big one.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his tight end, that's Hurst. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch him off guard a little with the pass. They take advantage of it.
And he's going to go into the end zone. way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. From the gun, it's O'Connell. He'll complete it to Adams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. And even 30 yards. A give, and here's White. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
A 2nd down throw for O'Connell. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. He gets that complete to his tight end man. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. To throw is O'Connell. And he's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Raiders.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Edwards. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And this is not what they were hoping for. He is out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. They go play action. It's O'Connell. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I could promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. A give left side for White.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. This defense, they had to throw everything they had at him. Like, he just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Long. O'Connell to throw. And on 3rd down, ball incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Tyree Wilton, former 7th overall pick. They're on the tackle. Third and 9. Now Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6. The score, Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them, big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with White. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's White. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Vegas.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
On 1st down, right back to White. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now O'Connell. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Alohi Gilman.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. And the drive is still up. He's got the 1st down up to the 44.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Now Herbert again. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's O'Connell. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Throwing on 2nd down. O'Connell. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And 3rd down coming up.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's O'Connell. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will have a 1st down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. His defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
O'Connell going to throw on 1st and 10. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. From the pistol, it's O'Connell. To the outside, it's brought in by Adams. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. As we get you to Orlando, say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Another run here with White. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's O'Connell. He gets this complete, finding Adams.
Defense job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Now a play fake. Herbert, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. They'll run with White. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's White. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Zamir White, touchdown Vegas. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Now a screen set up for Edwards. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
He'll try and run for the 1st down with Edwards. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the 1st down up to the 45.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
A give, zone read, it's Edwards. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On play action now, Herbert. He'll air one out for Palmer. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Now it's White. Finding room across midfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half. but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw is O'Connell. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st down, a run with Madison. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. A quick slant, and here's Adams. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with White. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Zamir White. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
15 yards through the air. First down, L.A.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down. Herbert to the air again. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
The drive starts with a run by Madison. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Here's 1st and 10. The give to White. Room to run inside the 40. And he'll be taken down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, this is White. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, here's Madison. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. 3rd and a yard. They go down to an 8, and that's the way to start the new campaign. 1 game, 1 win here in this season opener. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.